Still want to know why they've got the old robot sounds coming out of them, but I guess we'll maybe find that out. Well, Harry, I think that went pretty well. I think the crowd was into it. Reverential. Wrapped. I guess the usual fee is about right. And we'll let you get back to your business. Well, that's just the... Damn it, I was trying to tell you to. I can't pay. They cleaned me out. I've got nothing left. But a goddamn IOU from the distillery. An IOU? Yeah, I traded them for some whiskey. And I guess I had a surplus credit. So I got this note to get me some more from them later on. Must have been a hell of a trade. I had to. Got to keep this place open somehow, goddammit. What's your language, Harry? Say, we just need to get pointed towards the 0. Oh, God. What's that? You know what they're talking about. Tell you what, you point my friends and I to the 0, and we'll call it even. You said you knew how to get there. No, I don't believe that's exactly what I said. It's exactly what you said. Are you folks sure you want to head down there? I've never been there myself, but I hear people hear things. Rumours. It's where we've got to go. Well, I'll tell you then. But this is it, right? We're square. Harry, you're alright. If only. Do you got a radio in your car? Yep. Well, here's what you've got to do. Take a left out of the parking lot, and then just fiddle around with your dial until you hear something familiar. But, I mean, familiar but strange. You know the feeling? Like I used to go hunt with my uncle out in the mountains. Now I watch these nature programs. They're filmed in the mountains, and there's the deer, and I know all the plants and every kind of tree, but something just doesn't look right. And it's even stranger for being so close to familiar. Something like that. You'll know it when you hear it. Fix that strange but familiar station on your dial. Drive for a bit, and then turn around when the station cuts out. I mean, right then. Hope you folks find what you're looking for, eventually. Always a pleasure, Harry. Is it? Yeah, it is, Harry. I like you. Hope we'll see you again. Hope the business goes well. Oh, I need to turn the radio. I'm an idiot. Alright, so we need... Where are we going? We're going return to 0. Turn the radio looking for station that's strange. Drive for a while until the station cuts out. Then turn around. Okay, so... Oh. Would help if it was on. That's pretty fucking weird. This station doesn't quite match the bartender's description. Definitely weird though. Let's keep scanning. He said we'd know it when we heard it. What's this station? I've never heard this before. Sounds like horses. Horses running a race. Charlie and I used to go to the races sometimes. Charlie, he was your boss's kid, right? The one who, yeah, must be some memories there. Well, that fits familiar but strange for me. Harry said we just drive until it cuts out. I don't hear any horses, but okay. Okay, there we go, that's better. Yep, turn around there. Never come back. Oh, we're back. In the hell loop. The crystal should be around there. Am I meant to go here? That's a yes. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling into despair. Speak to Johnny. Time to cut 'em loose, man. You bored? Nah, it's slow night anyway. I'm happy, just tagging along. How do we get up there? Oh, okay. That answers that. Oh wow, they're all following me, the robots, great. Click the rope and it stops. Let's try again, there we go. A loop of decayed rope is coiled on the banister. Some rotted sections have been smoothed over with fine dust. Okay. Broken computer monitors are heaped periodically among the rocks. Oh no, this looks good. A pet carrier for a cat or small dog has been left by the path. A calcified rag waded in the corner may once have been a wadded in the corner may once have been a blanket. Waded. The hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. I hope the cat's okay. Guess we're going through the fire and there's also someone on the ledge over there. Pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Okay, let's go see what Amy's up to. This completely normal environment. Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here, shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. You're here to steal back the love of a boy you once knew, when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart. You're escorting her, pretending to have her interests at heart, while really you're in love with the young woman as well. and so you've agreed to help him conspire to win her affections. But it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture. I'm into it. Well, maybe I still have the knack. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published, from The Billionaire's Bidding to Fields of Longing. Real hot, bodice ripping stuff, you know? I miss those days in my Lexicon studio apartment. Just me and my thesaurus, steaming up the windows. I'm not sure you should be listening to this, kid. I'm not listening. But of course, it couldn't last. You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. I thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into those ugly beige boxes. Ha! So I went back to university and I studied human-computer interaction. And then I picked up Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played around with the doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now our work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own, too complex. Hey, this I can relate to. I miss those days in my Lexicon studio apartment. Yep, the bugs just keep growing. Donald puffs on a smouldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Softly. Where the old green river runs, through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? I might say you did. I thought you might be one of them. Oh, no, you can't be. We've been patching all their spy holes. We keep the lights dim and the motors running softly, and we route the smoke out through, that is. Where were we talking about? We're a bit lost actually. Oh, you came from the road, the zero. No, you should stay off that road. Not safe. Bizarre topology. You'll never get anywhere, it just brings you right back here. The bridge is out down there. Yes, we're quite marooned in this moment. But I don't mind. Not anymore. This is where my life's work is. The computer. Right on the other side of the spire. It looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe, exhumed from the university basement and left in this cave to rot or to flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, and in some pretty experimental ways. Believe you me, and that's to say nothing of the software, but you look like a technically minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffused base transistor circuitry? Sounds like it would short circuit. Certainly, but not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in non-linear chaotic patterns. We can guide it a bit through a simple application of classic horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Watered and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, King of Kings. We are our gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels. Boundless and bare, the caves stretch far away. We are too late. Always too late. What? Did you say something? You were about to tell us about the software. Oh, the software, my life's work. Is Xadu. You heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in a journal. It's been years since I published anything. Xandu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structure in my article Literary Multitudes, Hypertextual Narrative as Post-Structural Witness. Evolved and then deteriorated. Donald sighs dramatically and takes a puff from his pipe. I'm afraid you are too late. Fellow hypertext enthusiast, as the mold accumulated on the circuitry Xandu blossomed for a moment into something holy and enchanted, and all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into rust, into ruin? I fix TVs and I'm about to lose the lease on my workshop. Oh, they are not long, the days of electron guns and cathode raids. Out of a glowing dream, a ghostly light emerges for a while, then fades. Well, I have my own ghosts, and I keep them in there, in Xandu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you'd like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce. Anyway, far too late to do anything. Right, what am I looking at Amy for? A woman in tattered cardigan looks furiously at the other people around the fire. Okay, okay. Alright, Andrew's gonna make a lot more sense than everyone else here. Guarantee it. Do you know that when I first... No, I mean, if this cave were larger, could it... Now, I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got it. How would you characterize this space? The one we're standing in now? It's a mess. A catastrophe. Or the site of some ancient catastrophe anyway. Sure, the evidence is all around us. I bet those tunnels are full of junk. We're surrounded by them. Look at that one, up there. Do you know what? No. Let me explain to you what's in that tunnel. You won't be scared. Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Only if you close yours. Okay, I can do it from memory. Good. Now, you are standing on the top of a rocky peak. A tongue of flame licks the shadowy anatomies of... Where are we? Oh, here again. How disappointing. God damn, I was hoping this guy would be a bit more coherent. Sorry to disappoint. No, it's my fault. I shouldn't be so attached to the future. It's always getting in the way of my work. Better to be in the moment, carefully observing and documenting with no attachment. Let me give you an example. I was a grad student studying statistics when I was working with Donald on his project. He said we needed someone with a more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone who would appreciate the cave descriptions as real labour, instead of taking their authorial voice for granted. Donald warned me it would be long hours of typing painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer, and I've put in the hours, believe me. I've put in the hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such detail that sometimes I don't know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often, in the dark and lonely moments, I worry that in my sleep I've transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. How would we know? They could only be entered with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write, and all I dream about is caves. I only dream of caves. Alright, can we get across this? Yes, we can. We might need to get through a gate first. A massive gate constructed out of scavenged materials blocked passage down the far side of the spire. Okay, that's fine because we just got more and more people to speak to. Alright. I was wrong last time, but now I know this person's gonna make no sense. The kingdom is in peril! Perfect. Roberta laughed. Well, what else is new? Where's the kingdom? You're in the front room. There are 3 legendary treasures hidden throughout the castle that will restore these ruins to their former glory. What do they look like? She's messing with you, kid. Roberta laughs. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, a magic mirror that prevents the future, a magic shield that protects the bearer from age, a magic chest that's always filled with... I never went to the university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took to the public libraries like a beachcomber. I studied fairy tales, and then I came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed levering elbows with academics, scraped black mold from cave walls. Finally, now I carry the firewood into the sentence. The kingdom is in peril. Yep, it is. It's alright, because Xanadu is going to save me. Because it couldn't harm me. How do you think we will get it started? This whole thing? Maybe there's a hand crank around. Oh, it has a run key.